In 1891, the game of basketball entered the world in the town of Springfield, Massachusetts. At the International YMCA Training School, there resided James Naismith, an instructor and graduate student. Luther Halsey Gulick, the school's superintendent of physical education, directed Naismith to invent a wintertime activity for bored students unable to play football and lacrosse in the cold winter. Little did Naismith know that his invention would one day become a global sensation. When first played on December 21, 1891, the game invented by Naismith involved two peach baskets nailed beneath the YMCA's balconies. Players from opposing teams attempted to throw a soccer ball into their rival's peach basket. A successful throw counted for a goal, and whichever team had the most goals at the end of 30 minutes won the game. Altogether, Naismith devised a list of 13 rules for basketball. Running with the ball was prohibited. A 5-second window was required for inbound passes. At first, only passing and shooting existed, no dribbling. Once a player caught a pass, he had to shoot the ball or pass to another player. Throughout the 1890s and early 1900s, and as it spread to other YMCAs and college campuses, basketball adopted more of its now recognizable components. Its own ball, invented by Albert Spalding, featured hand stitching and laces. Free throws at a distance of 20 feet from the basket. The line soon moved to 15 feet, where it remains today. A backboard to block spectators in the balcony from touching the ball. First mesh, then wood, then finally glass to allow for better spectating. 5 players per team, and unlimited dribbling for advancing the ball up the court. In 1912, open-ended nylon nets arrived. Now rebounding entered into basketball's lexicon. At the 1936 Berlin Olympics, a 6'8" Texan named Joe Fortenberry jumped so high that his head was above the rim, then slammed the ball through the net. The term dunk had already existed, but a New York Times reporter praised Fortenberry's capacity to pitch the ball downward into the hoop, much like a cafeteria customer dunking a roll in coffee. In 1937, the Spalding Company created a ball without laces and would, over the years, develop the 8-panel format still in use today. In 1946, the Basketball Association of America was founded. 3 years later, it merged with the National Basketball League and formed the National Basketball Association, better known as the NBA. Within a year of the merger, the NBA made the decision to racially desegregate. Professional basketball's first star was George Mikan of the NBA's first dynasty team, the Minneapolis Lakers. Mikan stood 6'10" and was such a dominant scorer that in 1950, the Fort Wayne Pistons held the ball to keep it out of Mikan's hands. At the end of the 48-minute game, the scoreboard read, Pistons 19, Lakers 18. In response, the league created a 24-second shot clock. This was not Mikan's first time forcing a rule change. In 1944, the NCAA had introduced a ban on goaltending, which occurred when giants like Mikan interfered with a ball already on its downward path into the basket. In 1956, the 6'10" Bill Russell joined the Boston Celtics and proceeded to win 11 NBA championships across a total of 13 seasons. Russell even coached himself to glory in his final 2 seasons with the Celtics.
I know it's hard to say what's in your mind right now, Bill, and it must have been a great win.
Well, this is such a great bunch of guys, you know, and it's just been so fabulous the way they played for me, and it sounds all corny, you know, to start talking like that, but I told these guys before the game, I don't care what happens, I wouldn't trade you guys for any guys in the world.
During this era, the 7'1" Wilt Chamberlain became Russell's chief rival. On March 2, 1962, Wilt the Stilt scored 100 points in a game for the Philadelphia Warriors, a record that remains unbeaten. In response to Chamberlain's physical prowess near the basket, the NBA expanded the lane from 12 to 16 feet wide. The league also had to ban dunking on free throws, as Chamberlain preferred to get a running start, lift off from the foul shot line, and slam the ball home. Still, to attract fans, the NBA needed more excitement. And so in 1976, it merged with the American Basketball Association, or ABA, a league where players performed stylish dunks with a flashy red, white, and blue basketball. In 1979, the NBA adopted a signature trait of the ABA, the three-point shot. ABA Commissioner George Mikan said of the three-pointer, "We called it the home run. It brought fans out of their seats." In 1960, the Minneapolis Lakers had moved to Los Angeles. 2 decades later, the LA Lakers and the Boston Celtics waged a fierce rivalry spearheaded by superstars Magic Johnson,
5 seconds to go. Magic with a hook shot, scores with 2.
Larry Bird,
Lakers had several chances, and here's Larry Bird chucking down the court.
and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Harris is all over Kareem, who hits the sky hook.
The 80s competition between these two franchises, which included 5 Lakers titles and 3 for the Celtics, rejuvenated the NBA and facilitated the popularity it enjoys today. Meanwhile, college basketball thrived, with coaches like John Wooden and Mike Krzyzewski setting records for most championships and games won. Yearly, fans of the NCAA's March Madness fill out brackets with predictions for basketball's biggest tournament. Women's basketball has bred its own traditions. For decades, girls played 6-on-6 basketball. Teams split into 2 squads of 3, one group playing offense, the other defense. Over time, their game mirrored men's basketball. Players like Caitlin Clark, with her fast-paced game, deep three-point shots, and precision passing, have not only changed the game, but increased the popularity of women's basketball. Over a century ago, James Naismith gave basketball to America in a YMCA. Athletes of all ages still play basketball at YMCAs throughout the world. With hoopsters in more than 200 countries, basketball, more than any other American sport, has become a gift to the world.